The Switch is right around the corner, which means the Wii U is on its deathbed. The Wii U's lifespan wasn't fantastic, but it wasn't bad either. It had some good games like Super Mario 3D World, Mario Kart 8, and the largest Smash Bros. Game to date. One of those great games was a new IP from Nintendo, Splatoon. This was Nintendo's first attempt at a first-person shooter, and it paid off. Splatoon has been widely successful worldwide, and it seems Splatoon will be on the Switch in some way. We currently don't know if it's a port or a full-out sequel.
But either way, they're going to add and fix some things for the next Splatoon game. I'm Aerosol P, and I'm here with Young Link today to talk about 5 things we would like to see changed or added for Splatoon 2. Splatoon? Whatever.
Yep, I've been playing this game for about a year, but Aerosol has been playing it near the beginning of its launch. We both love Splatoon, but there is room for improvement. So, here are the top 5 things we want to see changed or added in Splatoon.
Congratulations!
Splatoon's story mode was overall enjoyable. It had plenty of fun and unique levels to go through, and the Octolings were cool villains, and not stealing the Zapfish because they're evil, they needed to survive and sustain a civilization.
They weren't much of a challenge, and they were a bit on the derpy side. However, there were one type of Octarians who were super cool and intimidating, the Octoling. They were exactly like the Inklings and used the same weapons. It's such a cool idea, but our question is, why weren't the cool Octolings playable?
They act like the Inklings, so they couldn't have been that tough to put in. You even unlock their equipment once you beat the story, so it must have crossed their minds.
The only reason they weren't available in online play might have been due to story reasons. Octolings and Inklings hate each other more than salty players hate snipers, so having them work together in a random round of turf war didn't make much sense. However, if they just keep the Octolings as bad guys, they might not be playable, which would be sad since they are so cool. Anyways,
however, if Splatoon on the Switch is a sequel with a new story mode, they could introduce a new threat that will threaten both the Inklings and the Octoling, and you could choose to play as either of them.
Let's squid jump to number 4.
This one's a small one, but we want it anyway. More than 2 maps per mode per rotation. Even though only 2 stages isn't that boring since the game is so fun, but it'll be nice to have more than 2 maps to play on per mode.
At a time, there are only 4 maps playable, 2 for each mode. This seems fine on paper, but since you can't choose what mode of ranked you want to play, if you don't like the mode, you won't even see those other 2 maps and just see the same 2 maps for Turf War.
Also, it looks like there's enough room for another stage on the area where they show the stages per mode. You can give us one more, right?
And I swear if you make me play My Resort one more time...
Aerosol, there are children watching.
I don't give a fuck.
We totally understand why Nintendo didn't want this, since they're mostly a family-friendly company, but seriously, no voice chat?
Yeah, voice chat makes some things so much better, like in Ranked, where you need to work more like a team, and not having voice chat makes it a little harder to act as a group.
They could have gone around this. The fact that there would have been cussing and bullying, they could have just given us an option to mute someone on the gamepad, or just mute everyone altogether.
Hell, they could have one of those parent lock things they have on their system, so voice chat is turned off at all times by the parent. There are a lot of ways around annoying people unvoiced, but they just decide that it shouldn't be in the game. But sadly, knowing Nintendo, it won't be there at all.
This is going to get some people angry, but Splatoon's launch felt rushed. Only 2 modes and a handful of maps.
Some people like myself got past this, but it's still a problem. All I ask is for more content being released at the start. All the modes in the original, plus returning maps, and not returning ones that they want to tweak to make them more fair.
It's seeing the glass half full or half empty situation. However, it was super nice of them to make all the DLC free, and they should keep it free for the next game, especially if they launch the game the same way.
In the hands of another company, the DLC that we got for free would have cost money, but thankfully this wasn't the case. Anyways, time for number 1. But first, here's some other things we would like to see. Splatoon was pretty customizable from the start, but it would be cool if we could change some things like our hair and maybe some things on our weapons which would have effects in battle. The hair part seems to be going by the Switch teaser, so that's why it isn't on our list.
This one's kind of obvious, but if somehow we don't get new or different combos of subs and specials, that'll be Very strange.
Like we said, story mode was great, so for a sequel to make it on par or better than the original, and maybe a new villain. But that's it. On to our number 1.
This one's kind of small, but still, it's annoying. Fix the matchup system.
Yes, I swear this thing is out to get you. It seems like you're always paired with level 50s, and you're the level 17. For the first few levels, it's fine, but once you reach level 10, I hope you like level 50 snipers and rollers, cause that's what you're gonna get.
Just have it so you're more likely to be teamed up against people more your level. We're not expecting it to be perfect, and sometimes some higher level people might get through.
Yeah, just give us that, a more fair experience when you're getting thrown new weapons left and right and learning more advanced methods when you're playing.
Anyways, I want to thank AirSoloP for joining me here today. He also recorded all the footage you saw here today. Go check out his channel. He does Let's Plays of games like Metroid, Pokemon, and has a weekly Splatoon series, which I have guest starred on. And what do you want from a new Splatoon game? And do you think the Splatoon for the Switch will be a port or a brand new game? Tell me down below. But now I have a certain bat to go talk to.
Like, comment, subscribe. Okay, I threw that one in there for you because what the fuck not? I thought it would be funny. I'm not funny. I'm not funny at all.